This is a video of a 2013 Ford Transit Connect XLT. It comes with complete service and instruction manual. There's a fold down chair, and the chair is removable when you fold out the bed. This is the main bed that's 6 feet long. To fold out the bed, you remove the cushions. Removing the cushions exposes this frame, which folds out. However, you can also gain storage access through the top by lifting it up, or you can gain storage access from the front panel that opens like this. That's where the jack for the spare tire is. Okay, here's the bed opened up. This bathroom size cushion is 5 feet long, and the main cushion is 6 feet long. The bathroom is right here behind the curtain. I'll show in more detail in a moment. Sliding door access on the other side of the van. This is the house battery, and here's the inverter and electronics. This is the bathroom. The toilet is a hand pump flush. The lever on the back, you turn to the left to fill it with water. You turn to the right to flush it. You just pull the handle up and down a couple times. It's very simple. There's of course a light in here. And this is the coffee pot that's used to heat the hot water with a little capillary gauge on the side. Shows you how it fills up. These are the valves for the plumbing. The valve on the right directs the water to the left valve. The left valve, if you turn the lever up, it'll direct water to the shower tank, and you just throw this toggle up to send the water up there. And there's also a push button for the water. If you turn the lever down, it goes to the swamp cooler. The swamp cooler is right here. And it also has a little capillary gauge. The swamp cooler is controlled by this knob. It controls the speed. And over here, there's a vent that should be open when the swamp cooler is running. There's also this outside vent that should be opened when the swamp cooler is running. On the ceiling is a small exhaust fan. It's battery powered and also has a little solar panel built into it that either pulls air out or brings air in. It's off for the winter right now. There's this pad that's in the storage area on the top, and it actually goes in the window of the sliding door to help insulate it when you're camping. This is a little small storage spot. There's a little can of air freshener down inside there. It just opens like that. Now I'll explain how the electrical works. Behind and up below the passenger seat are two outlet strips. The black outlet strip connects to the inverter. The inverter is turned on right here. Anytime you run the inverter, either for the microwave or for the coffee pot, you need to start the van. It'll give it more power, and it'll heat the water up much faster and run the microwave much more efficiently. If you want to hook up the outside connection for a park, you simply move the orange cord over to the white strip, and the white strip connects to a connection outside the van that you'd plug in. You'd also want to move the cord for the refrigerator, which is this one, into the white strip. There's a GFI outlet that will run off either the inverter or the outside power, depending on how you switch it on the bottom. This is a 12-volt battery eliminator, and if you just want to run the swamp cooler on that, all you have to do is just unplug the swamp cooler and plug it in to there, and then this plugs into here. That's if you have the outside connection connected. When using the hot water tank, fill it up as much as you want. Half is often enough for a shower, or all the way up. And as it heats up, check the temperature with a little lever in front and let the water come out a little bit. Make sure it doesn't get too hot. Then immediately unplug it, turn off the inverter, turn off the van, and you're ready for your hot shower. That switch on the cord is 12 volt switch, turns the shower on and off, and you can take your hot shower. This little fridge runs on 12 volts or 110, as I mentioned, and it'll also either warm up food or keep food cool. On the back of the fridge are two switches. One selects it from 12 volts to 110, and the other one selects it from cool to warm. This is the outside connection that goes to an extension cord and will connect to a campground hookup. This is the 20-gallon freshwater tank. You use the white hose only to fill it. This is the gray water tank, also 20 gallons, and the black water tank. I'll show you how to hook up the drain lines in a moment, but when you dump the water, you pull the handle up on the black water tank. You pull the handle up first, let it drain out, close it. Then you pull the handle up on the gray water tank, let that drain out and close it. Under the van in the back left corner is the drain line for the sewer. This adapter connects underneath to the dump line, and then it connects to the hose. The hose looks short, but it pulls out to 8 feet long. The other end has the right angle connection that goes into the dump line of the campground. Now when you're done, if you wish, you can use this hose to connect here and hook the other end of the hose of fresh water, and when you turn this valve on and off, it'll flush water through here and clean it out. Up here is also another dump line if the one you have isn't long enough, and there's two cameras on the back, a backup camera, and there's front and rear recording camera. When you do dump the black water tank and shut it down, you want to fill it up with about maybe 1/8 of a tank of water, and then add some of the chemical that treats the waste by doing that through the toilet, and use a toilet to put water in it too. This is the switches that control the backup camera and the recording camera. The red button turns the backup camera on and off, and the button on the side turns the recording camera off, which is of course on the mirror, and there's the backup camera. There's also here a real-time tire pressure monitor that tells you how much tire pressure is in every tire. Down here is a switch that I put in that makes it convenient to turn on and off the alarm when you're backing up and you're too close to something. And I did that because if you're carrying the optional luggage carrier in the back or pulling a trailer, you have to either reach in and unplug it, which is a pain, or simply throw the switch and that stops it. Here's the front of the vehicle. The ceiling is very high in here. It's 6 foot 4 inch clearance, so you can easily stand up in here.